Hello there, fellow peasants. I'm back. And by back, I mean I literally just recorded another video talking about my review of this film. And now we're going to talk about the 4K transfer. How did it look? So this video has nothing to do with the quality of the film in terms of storyline, dialogue, cinematography. Well, maybe cinematography. But in terms of if it's a good movie or not, that has nothing to do with this video. Go to the previous video before this. So the picture's excellent in this. What I say is reference quality, no. But it's really good. The blacks are nice and dark, nice and inky. I'm glad that the HDR didn't pop too much. I didn't, sometimes when they redo these older films, they oversaturate. But I feel here they saturated it enough where it's like, okay, it's popping a little more, it's strong. But yeah, the black levels are nice in this. The detail is excellent in this. Nice film grain throughout. They didn't DNR this thing. Skin tones seem a little on the warm side, but overall they feel natural. I cannot compare this to the previous Blu-ray. I've never watched this movie before until I saw it on 4K last night. So I can't tell you whether this is worth an upgrade or anything like that compared to the Blu-ray. So sorry about that. But I will say, from first viewing experience, I was pleased with the picture quality. There were a few scenes where I was like, oh, that could have been done a little better. That could have been, done differently. But overall, I really enjoyed the picture quality of this. The textures in clothing, the textures on the bugs and the severed head, and then when she falls into that pit with all the bodies and the bugs and stuff, that's very detailed. Like, there's a lot of fine detail in this picture. This transfer is really good. I would say for a film of this age, because this movie was made when I came out. This movie came out when I was born. This movie's about 37 years old, so 1985. And I would say for a picture this old, I would rate it like a 7 or 8 out of 10 in terms of transfer quality. So, like I said, it's not a 9 or a 10. It's not really reference quality, but a 7.5 to 8 out of 10. Not bad. I enjoyed it. There was a few times where I'm looking at the TV and I was like, I don't know, that could have been done a little better. Especially in the night sky. There's some of the scenes in the night sky when the bugs are out and flying around the moon, where the sky has this ugly, nasty, blood orangish, reddish hue to it. And I don't know if they intended to leave it that way for this transfer, but I would have colorized it to where the sky looked just a little more black. I don't know. It just looks off. It looks weird. It looks like it, I don't know. It could have been corrected somehow. I'm not sure. But there were some scenes that didn't look very, very good in this, and there were some scenes that were like, wow, this is super clear. Like, especially, like I said, the bug pit, the opening scene with all the pine trees and the mountains in the background. That was very detailed. So there's some beautiful shots in here. Good, clean, clear shots. The opening scene, by the way, with the HDR on the pine trees, the greens, and the little red berry-looking things or whatever in the pine trees, those stand out really nice. So you get a lot of fine detail in the opening scenes and some other scenes too. But those few scenes where it's like, oh, that looks a little rough. That's what kept us from probably a 9 on the rating scale. But other than that, guys, that's about it. Great picture quality, can't complain. If you only own the Blu-ray and you don't have the 4K, I can't help you there. I haven't seen the regular 4K. I don't know what that looks like in comparison. I'm just letting you know that this looked really good. I enjoyed it. Didn't see too many errors in it, but enough to knock it down from reference quality. So, all right, that's about it, peasants. Have a good day. Peace out. Bye-bye.